What is up, guys? Welcome to another video. Today is long run day. We spent the beginning of the day at a water park, and it's funny how exhausting a water park is. Just watching the kids and not really doing much, just being out in the sun is draining. But we've been home hydrating, but I need some nutrition for this run. Like I talked in the last video, I'm gonna try to start using something to actually fuel my runs instead of Powerade or Gatorade. So I think this store may have what I'm looking for. Let's go find out. Alright, so luckily we were able to find the last tub of G1M Sport and also the last 3 Go Gels. So I didn't even notice the last tub because it was on the top shelf. I was looking around, saw everything but this, but luckily they had the last tub. It's fruit punch. I'm not that happy about that or excited, but it is what it is. Alright, so we were lucky that Academy had what we were looking for. BPN just had their summer sale where everything off of their website was 20% off, and I got me some G1M Sport from there, but it hasn't came in yet. So kind of need some for my long run today. Like I said, I'm not excited about fruit punch. I would typically never get like a fruit punch flavored supplement, but it is what it is. We're gonna go home, prepare for this long run, and hopefully get started before 7 p.m. It is 5:30 right now. All right, so we got home, prepared for the long run, and Harrison gave a long run tip in the last video, so I'm gonna let her give another long run tip for this video.
Wear sunscreen. See my burn nose? No, I'm kidding. My biggest tip for long runs is nobody actually cares how many times you stop your watch. Nobody cares how high your heart rate is. Nobody cares if you have to stop, take a break. Walk. You can walk in long runs. I feel like Strava has turned into social media. I mean, it is social media for runners. And I too have gotten way caught up in how I look and how my runs look to other people, and it's way more enjoyable just to do what you need to do and not care about your splits, unless you have a goal and you're trying to hit certain splits. That's not what I'm talking about. Stop your watch, who cares?
All right, let's get started on this 20-mile long run. All right, so we started these 20 miles. We're about a mile in. I really wanted to brag on these Nike trail shorts that I have. They have zipper pockets on both sides, but also another pocket on each side that I hold my GoPro, my headlamp, and then there's also a zipper pocket in the back for extra nutrition. I love these shorts. These have become my long run shorts. Anything to keep me from wearing a running vest just yet, because I honestly need to get a new one because the one that I have, the zippers are all messed up. So to avoid wearing that, I love these shorts, and I pretty much wear them every time I have a long run. All right, so we are 5 miles in. We are fueling with 2 scoops of G1M Sport in my handheld, and then 1 Go Gel every 5 miles. Let me give you my first taste test of the mixed berry Go Gel. It's good. This is like 10 times better than the brand Goo. This feels like, tastes like actual real food, not just the gunk of what Goo tastes like. This is way smoother and easier in your mouth rather than just the gunkiness of the Goo. I like it. All right, so we're almost 10 miles in. My body feels all right, but my mind is really failing me right now. I'm not really in the headspace to run 10 more miles but we're gonna do it anyway. You're not always gonna feel motivated or necessarily want to do what you're supposed to do, but just gotta do it anyway. And you'll feel way better after you finish it, rather than finding an excuse not to finish what you set out to do that day. So giving myself a little pep talk, and we're gonna complete these next 10 miles. I've been looking forward for this moment for a few miles now. We just made it to St. Luke's Church, and they got 2 coolers full of cold water, which I'm gonna take a moment and chug a little bit of this cold water. Also, I can show you guys secret weapon. So the secret weapon, if I can get it out of my back pocket, it's gonna be this bad boy. M&Ms, but not really M&Ms. We have 2 scoops of G1M Sport in what was a pack of M&Ms, because I don't know who I saw this from. Excuse me. I don't know who I saw this from years ago, but they were like, yeah, if you're ever traveling, the little pack of M&Ms is a perfect size to fit 2 scoops of Tailwind, which is basically the same thing. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna try that, because I know I'm gonna be out of water by the time I get to where I'm at. So yeah, if you're ever in a pinch and you need to carry some nutrition with you, get you the pack of mini M&Ms. You can fit 2 scoops, almost 2 scoops of G1M Sport or Tailwind or whatever fuel you're using. So yeah, we're 12.5 miles in. Got a long way to go, but we're gonna keep going. All right, so we're 17 miles in, and every week during my long runs, my nipples are screaming, and I'm like, hey, next week you probably need to, you know, tape them up or something. And this is the first time I think I've ever had my nipples bleed through my shirt due to chafing. So this is definitely going to be a reminder to tape them up next week, because I mean, if you get anything chafing enough to bleed, that stings very bad, especially whenever you take a shower afterwards. So yeah, next week, reminder, tape them up. But yeah, we got 3 miles left. Let's get this done. All right, so 20 miles is done. We finished that just faster than 4 hours. The nipples are defeated. Yeah, that's definitely gonna burn taking a shower, but yeah, that's enough for me today. Gonna go take a shower, drink a lot of water, and go to sleep. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, so it's been a couple days. It is now Sunday. Yesterday, I felt completely awful, borderline sick. After my long run on Friday, I don't think I hydrated that well, because you know, we finished a run at 10:30. I went to sleep, so I didn't really hydrate well. So yesterday was really bad. I felt awful the entire day. I ended up going to sleep right after I got Birdie to bed at 7 o'clock, and I slept until 7 this morning before work. So 12 hours of sleep. I feel a little bit better, but still not 100%, so I may actually be a little sick. But I'm here at work. It is lunchtime now, so I got me a burrito from Chipotle, if I can get it out of this bag. But yeah, I'm gonna watch Ryan Trahan's new video today, catch up on that, finish work, and I will see you guys whenever I get home. All right, so we made it home from work. It's been a couple hours. Birdie is asleep. We're about to go for a 30-minute Zwift ride. I have a workout loaded that I'm about to do, but I have no idea what I'm doing or what I'm looking for whenever it comes to finding a workout to do, or if I should just, you know, how many days to do a workout, how many days to just log some miles. I don't know. But I did not have a way of tracking my heart rate while Zwift riding, but problem solved. I had got a Coros heart rate monitor. I've got a Coros watch, so this integrates well. But the thing that sold me on this is that it is a bicep band heart rate monitor instead of the chest strap. Chest straps are known to be really accurate, but not as comfortable. So just throwing this on my bicep for Zwift riding and runs, it's gonna be way more comfortable, and I can already tell, like, I forget it's there. So first Zwift ride with heart rate tracking, it's gonna be good. So let's get into this ride. Alright, so our 27-minute Zwift ride is done. I'll put it on the screen for you guys. That was tough. That kicked my butt. It's funny, the first few times I did a Zwift ride, I did not use a fan until I noticed on the screen it says, hey, make sure you have your fan and water and stuff. I was like, oh, fan. That's a good idea. So, started using a fan. That's a game changer. But yeah, kicked my butt. I'm gonna drink some water, chill for couple hours. So it is the next day, and I'm excited because my shipment from BPN summer sale came in today. I mentioned it in the beginning of the video how I was needing a supplement to fuel my long runs, and we're going with BPN's G1M Sport, but my package did not come in yet for our long run during this video. So we had to go to an actual store and purchase some, which is fine. But let me share with you real quick before we get into the topic of this video what I got from BPN's summer sale. Number one, it's going to be a 74-ounce water jug that I'm going to be carrying to work every day. Number two, I ordered 2 of these 16-ounce insulated bottles, but I ordered 2 of them and only one came. So I had to message customer service, and they're going to be sending me a second one out. But these are going to be great for putting on my bike, for actually road biking instead of just, you know, being on the Zwift. I got G1M Sport salted watermelon. I know I was hating on like the fruit punch at the beginning of this video, how I would never buy like a fruit punch flavored supplement, but it wasn't bad. So obviously we're going to continue using the tub of G1M Sport I bought in the beginning of the video. Also, we bought some mango go gels, an entire box of that. I bought my wife a shirt that she liked that they had. Ordered an endurance hat, and the first 10,000 customers at the beginning of the summer sale that ordered or had an order over $100 got this cool camo Go One More hat. Pretty cool. Yeah, I'm excited about that. Let's get into the topic of this video. So the topic of this video is how to stay motivated. And motivation comes and goes, but here are 3 tips on how to stay motivated, because whenever you set a goal that's going to take you months to accomplish or try to accomplish, during the middle of it, you know, you start questioning, hey, why am I doing this? I don't really want to do this anymore, blah, blah, blah. But you got to find a reason or reasons to keep going. So motivation is fleeting. It's going to be here some days, it's going to be gone the next day. So you have to be disciplined. But here are 3 tips on how to stay motivated. Number 1 is going to be set a specific goal. During our series, the goal is to get back into running and get into better shape. But the specific goal that I set is to run 29 miles on my 29th birthday. And we're already, like, we've already accomplished getting back into running. If I was not back in the running, I would not have been able to run the 20-mile long run during this video. So we're back. We got to lose some weight, but we're back. But knowing I have to run 29 miles in just a few weeks keeps me motivated that we're not done yet, and we still have work to do to make that 29-mile run suck less. So we're going to put in a lot of training now, so hopefully the 29 miles
do not suck as bad as they could. Tip number 2 is going to be tell people what your goals are. Tell your spouse, tell your family, tell your friends. I know for me, if I tell people, like in these videos, hey, this is my goal, if I'm not feeling it 4 weeks from now, I'm like, I've already put it out there that I'm doing this. I'm gonna look like a fool if, you know, I just give up because I don't feel like it anymore. So that's motivating to me. Like, people don't even have to hold me accountable, like my family, friends, wife. They don't have to hold me accountable to like, oh, you should be running still if I'm not running, because I do it myself, because I don't want to look like a fool if I tell everyone, hey, this is what I want to do. It's going to be hard. And then just, you know, 4 weeks in, like, oh yeah, no, I just gave up on that goal. That's embarrassing to me personally. So I think a lot of people would think the same way. So if you tell people your goal, it's going to hold you accountable and keep you motivated to keep going on those days whenever you don't want to go. It's okay to fail at your goal. Like, if you shoot high enough, you're going to fail sometimes. Failure is okay, but don't stop. Keep going. Share your goals with other people, and that should motivate you to keep going. So number 3 is going to be track your progress, and you can do this in a whole bunch of ways. Depending on your goal, you could write a journal about how you feel each day, so you can look back at the beginning of your journey and see where you're at now. I like tracking my progress through Strava, so I can go back weeks from now and see the runs I did. I'm not as specific with detailing my runs on there as I probably could be, but the stats on it just tell a story for me. So I can look back at the beginning of this series of the runs I did and be like, oh yeah, that was hard and I was really slow. But now, I don't know how many weeks we're into this, but like 8 weeks, 9 weeks into it, like, bro, I feel like I'm back. My heart rate is lower. I'm able to run faster paces for longer. It's very motivating to see, hey, all this hard work you put in, especially on the days that you don't want to, it pays off. So keep on doing it and it will continue to pay off. But those are just 3 simple tips I thought of to stay motivated and stay disciplined. If you have any tips or tricks or anything like that, comment down below so other people can see them. But yeah, that's pretty much going to wrap up the video. If you enjoyed it, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.